So what's been happening right now in a lot of these VC markets is also, right, that not a lot of funds have been doing well in the last cycle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that forces them to sort of like come on to more podcasts or create that artificial clout, right? Because that helps them raise money from different LPs, and essentially a lot of these funds then earn on that management fees, right? Now that puts you in a unique position because since you have a prop capital, all of that is there, right? You don't have to worry about LPs, about raising another fund, right?
Yep.
How do you look at it?
Yeah, for sure. I don't envy these other funds for sure. Obviously, they're playing a different game, which is that management fee game,
right.
Which I think is like very bad. And the thing is, like, you can't, you can go on all these pods and raise social clout and everything, but at the end of the day, you can't hide from your returns, right? Like, anyone who's giving money will be looking at, how much you've done, your DPI, everything like that. Yeah, for us, I think it's a blessing and a curse. The blessing is it allows us to actually care about making money and like actually allow us to like invest in projects that we think will, impact the space and hopefully bring on, thousands, if not millions of users. So I think that makes us focus on like the needle moving part. The curse, I think, is like, and it's a very small curse, but I do think that like, and I've thought this in the past, is like, I wish we did probably make other people money too, just because like, I think at the end of the day, even though since it's been all personal, we never raised money or anything like that, our team, has to do everything by ourselves and like root for ourselves and kind of like, we don't have external people. I mean, obviously we have a community, people like you, friends that like want us to see do well and stuff. But, you don't have people who are constantly shouting from the roofs that like, oh, look how well they did here. Look how well they did here, which is fine. We don't care about that game, etc. that much. But I do think it's like, one disadvantage where like if say like, Multicoin does great on Solana bet, everyone and their moms hears about it because like their returns will get leaked and everything like that. Whereas for us, we don't want that stuff to like get leaked or anything like that either, because at the end of the day, we care about like our own returns. But obviously we, we work hard for like all the work we do. And I think it's great for like the team, not me and the founders, but like the team that we have to get props, pats on the back and everything like that. And meanwhile, it just allows us to kind of focus on the work. So yes, it's a very small curse, I'd say, but that's like the maybe downside of it maybe. But like, I mean, honestly, I think like one of my favorite aspects about crypto, and I think the future of venture is instead of people raising these mega funds and everything like that, I think it'll allow more people to like group up with their friends, pool capital together, and out return the market, outperform a lot of these funds that work way too hard, have to fucking put size into deals, have to hope this thing does really well, everything like that. So that's the way we think about it.
There's this one thing about Delphi is that you mentioned somewhere that there are like 88 people right now across all 3 disciplines, and the only way you get exposure to the Delphi fund is that you become an employee, right?
Yeah,
so that everyone grows the pie together, right?
Yeah, 100%. We even, obviously we like to pay out like big cash bonuses and stuff too, but we even try and give, certain people bonuses in the fund, right? Like we'll say, hey, we'll match your bonus and we'll put it in the fund, so now you have upside in here too. But yeah, that's one of the beautiful parts of it too. I think it's a great retention mechanic, although I think the biggest retention mechanic for most people is just being access to the hive mind, access to these other 87 people that have different perspectives and viewpoints that you can learn from.
Right.